Trigger warning: talk of rape and abortion. Thank you to the woman who bravely shared her story of how she overcame a very life-shattering event. Even at 19, she was responsible, focused, and determined to build a future. Walking home from her evening college class one night, she felt tired, but at peace. That was until her world shattered. A stranger, who had been stalking her for weeks, attacked her, knocked her unconscious, and raped her. The trauma was swift, brutal, and life-changing. The days that followed were a blur of silence and fear. She barely slept. She barely ate. Her room became a cage where the nightmares never stopped. Then came another blow, a positive pregnancy test. Her parents urged her to terminate the pregnancy, insisting it was the only way to move on. But deep within her, beneath the pain, the fear, and the devastation, there stirred an unexpected feeling. Love. She chose to keep the baby. It wasn't an easy decision, and the years that followed were the most difficult of her life. She worked long shifts, took night classes at a local community college, and raised her daughter alone. Her parents, still grieving the path she had chosen, offered little support. There were nights when she sobbed into her pillow, questioning everything. But every morning, her daughter's smile reminded her that she hadn't made a mistake. She had made a choice to love. She poured her whole heart into raising her little girl. As her daughter grew, so did her strength and spirit. She was bright, determined, and full of kindness. When she announced her dream of becoming a pediatrician, her mother recognized the same quiet determination she had once relied on to survive. Years later, watching her daughter walk across the stage to receive her medical degree, she wept, not just with pride, but with healing. That baby born from pain had grown into a woman who brought healing to others. Today, her daughter is a pediatrician, full of compassion and grace, living proof that beauty can rise from the deepest wounds. And sometimes, that woman, now older and wiser, thinks back to the frightened 19-year-old girl she once was. She wishes she could hold her, whisper into her ear that this isn't the end, that one day the heartbeat she chose to protect would grow into a radiant force of love, strength, and healing. Thank you for tuning in to listen to her story. Subscribe to my channel for new stories weekly.